Hello friends, today we are going to solve this problem, sales by match. Let's understand what exactly this problem statement is saying. There is a large pile of socks that must be paired by color. Okay. Given an array of integers representing the color of each sock, determine how many pairs of socks with matching colors are there. Okay, so here important thing is we have to find out the pairs. Okay, let's look into the example. N equals to 7. There are I think 7 elements inside this array. Yes, so there is one pair of color 1, this and one is repeating 3 times. But if you are considering pair, then it is just one pair, right? If another one will be there, then definitely it will be 2 pair. Okay, one of color 2. Okay, color 2 is here. Okay, 3 times it is repeating. Okay, fine. The number of pairs is 2, that is 1 1 and 2 2. That's what it is considering. That means we have to find out a count. Okay, so function description is saying n number of socks in the pile and integer array of n the color of each sock. Okay, let's look into another example. Let me to clear it. Yeah, in this example what it is saying, 10 20 20 10 10 30 50 10 20. Okay, so here 10 is repeating how many times? 10 is here 4 times. That means 2 pair, right? Then 20 is repeating 20 20 20 3 times, but we can consider it as a 1 pair, right? Then 30 is not at all repeating, 50 is also not at all repeating. Okay, 2 plus 1 3 should be the output. Great. If you have already watched my previous videos, then I think it is very easy for you to implement the solution. Okay, and you know how to calculate number of repeating numbers inside a container. Okay, let's use std map of what? Int and int, the number and its count. Okay, let's give it a name as count, and after that we also have to calculate the pairs, right? So let's do that. We may take integer or long. So here let's take it as red val. Okay, now we will see inside the vector how many elements are repeating. Okay, so you know how to iterate inside a vector. Okay, let's use const auto ref item inside this vector, and what we will do, in each iteration we will push that one inside the map with count. So we can say it as count it plus plus. This thing already I have discussed in my previous lecture, so if you have not seen it, please look into it. Okay, so I don't want to waste your time. Now what we have to do, after pushing the count, we have to check if, now here see, 10 is repeating how many times? 4 times. That's why we are taking 2 as the count. Okay, because we have to calculate the pair. Okay, 10 10, another 10 10, there are 2 pairs. Likewise 20 20 20, how many pairs are there? Only 1 pair. If 20 is repeating one more time, then we can say 20 is having two pairs, right? Okay, so here we have to apply some logic. So if count is divisible by 2, then definitely we have to consider that one. If count is not divisible by 2, then we will not increment our rate val. Okay, let's do the same. Count of item, if it is divisible by 2, so how to do this? Is equals to 0. Then we can say our return value should increment, right? If it is not divisible, see, if we can take 20 as the example, 20 is repeating 3 times, but we are considering it as a one pair. Okay, so but 20 count will be 3 inside the map. How map is working? Let me to draw it. Map having key and value pair, right? Now in this example, if you will see, whenever we are considering 10 we are receiving here, right? Whenever we will iterate inside this vector, at that time first element is 10, so 10 will increment by 1 because 10 does not exist at all inside this map, so it will increment by 1. Okay, so after that we are calculating count of IT percentile 2 equals to 0. That means, is it divisible by 2? No. Then this will not execute. Okay, so our rate val is calculating how many pairs are there. Okay, in second iteration we are getting 20. Okay, so let's add 20, and here this instruction will do what? It will just increment the value. Okay, there is 120 in this list. After that again one more 20. Then again in this for loop, again what it will do? It will just increment the value part to 2. Now see, count of IT percentile 2 equals to 0, correct? This value is divisible by 2, correct? That's why our rate val will increment to 1. And after that, next element is 10. Again here it will increment to 2, and this is divisible by 2, correct? That's why again our rate val will increment. Okay, it will increment to 2. After that one more 10 we are inserting inside the map, and this value will become what? 3. Okay, this will become 3, and 3 is not divisible by 2. That's why this will not execute, and our for loop will try to retrieve another element. Here it is 30, so new element will be added 30, and occurrence is once, and after that 50 will be added. Now let's do it. 1, and after that 10 will be added. Now see, 10's value was 3, means 10 is occurring 3 times. Now it will increment to 4, right? And 4 is divisible by 2, correct? That's why rate val will increment to 3. Okay, after that we are having 20. So 20 is there, yes, but there are 2 elements. Now it will become 3. Okay, 3 is not divisible by 2. That's why rate val will not increment. I hope you understood the logic. At the end, we can return the rate val. That is number of occurrence. Let's return it. Now let's run the code and check if we have done any mistake. Compilation error, count of IT plus plus. This is just a typo. Let's see. Yes, we received a congratulations message. Great. Let's run all the test cases and see if all are passing or not. Yeah, great. Yeah, all test cases are working fine. I hope you understood how to approach this kind of problem. I have not told much more about this instruction because I have already discussed this in my previous video. So if you have not watched that, then please go ahead and take a look. Thank you very much for your time. I will see you very soon. Bye.
Ayy, pull up and I'm drifting in the whip. I got a baddie and she's tryna put my dick between her lips. So I ain't kissing her. I'm smoking on this pressure, rolling bodies in this blunt.